Today, we will understand who are Devatas. Are they supreme God? Are they different? And what is the relationship with Supreme Lord? And how do Vaishnavas, the devotees, deal with the Devatas? And at the end, why they do not surrender or worship the Devatarada? Here it is said, Mumukshavo ghora ropan hitva. Mumukshuhu. Those who are interested in mukti, moksha. Those who are interested in moksha are called mumukshu. Like there are people who are interested in joining IITs. So they're called aspirants. They aspire to be part of some premium institute of this country. There are UPSC aspirants, right? Like that, aspirants of moksha, liberation from the existence of this material world. Janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi, dukkha, doshanu, darshanam. They don't want to be part of this kind of existence. They aspire to go beyond this eternal blissful life they want to be part of. Such people are called mumukshubhihi. Such people, they hitva, they reject. They are not interested. They're not interested in bhutapatin. They're not interested in worship of devatas. They're not interested. Why? And who are those devatas? Devatas are very powerful personalities. We can't even imagine how powerful they are. They control the universe, different aspects of universe. Not some ordinary people. They control varieties of aspects of this universe. Very powerful people. So sometimes when you do not have proper knowledge, out of ajnana, ignorance, people may mistaken them as the ultimate Supreme Lord because of their power. So, sometimes I can lift this table, but someone else may come and say, I will lift the entire house, something beyond our capacity. We think, oh, you're so great. You must be the greatest. Yeah, but there are people who can lift mountains, something bigger than that. So the Devatas are so powerful, sometimes the followers, ordinary people, because they cannot estimate the capacity of the Devatas from their point of view, they may conclude that they are the ultimate personalities. But in reality, from the Shastra point of view, from the scriptural perspective, the Devatas are not equal to Narayana in terms of their capacity. They're not equal. They are less than Narayana. Even though they're great, they're powerful, but when you compare with Narayana, there is no comparison. They're not equal. Like we all have a water bottle. In the water bottle, there is some water. Oh, I have 1 liter bottle. Some people may say, no, I have 2 liter bottle with me. See, so much water, more than you. Okay, then both of us can see, oh, look at that. There is one bucket. In that bucket, there is some 10 liter, 20 liter water. More than 10 times more than you and I water bottle. And somebody may say, what are you speaking about the bucket? Look at the syntax. 500 liter water is there in the syntax. Now you think of your water bottle and the syntax. No comparison. So much water is there in the syntax. Then somebody may say, do you know there is something called dam? This huge dam. How many syntax you can fill from that dam? Nobody can even count. Oh, that means this dam must be the ultimate reservoir of the water. No, there is something called ocean. The ocean is incomparable. You can't estimate the amount of water that is there in the ocean. This dams, thousands and lakhs of dams cannot match the ocean. So the Narayana is like that ocean. Narayana is like ocean. And the Devatas, they're so great. They're like the dams. There's so much water. Again, the common people who use only water bottle, they can't understand how much water is there in the dam. But the fact is that the dam water, even though it looks like an ocean, sometimes when you go and stand in front of many dams, it looks like ocean, but it is still not an ocean. So like that, Devatas are very great, very powerful. They control so many things, but still they are not equal to Narayana or Vishnu or Krishna. Krishna is unlimited. Advaitam achyutam anadim anantarupam adyam purana purusham navayavvanam cha. Like this, the Krishna is unlimited. But Devatas, they are limited. We have to very carefully understand when we say the word limited, how much limited it is, we can't even measure it. Even that limited also we cannot measure. So we think that, they're maybe equal to God. No, Shastra says they're not equal to God. And those who are interested in moksha, liberation, they know this. How do they know? Because there are so many people in Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, we see that they have a desire of not dying. They don't want to die. They want deathlessness. Right? So they do tapasya. They want to, sometimes they think, this person is so great. Like for example, somebody think, this person, he has got lot of money. So you somehow make him happy and he says, okay, tell me what you want. Please give me 1,000 crore. Oh, actually I want to tell you, yes, I have money, but I don't have 1,000 crore. I can give you probably 10 crore rupees, 100 crore rupees, but I don't have 1,000 crore. Oh, I thought you are a rich man. See, when you say rich, it means you have got a lot of money, but how much? That ajnana is there in some people. They think rich means all are equal. That is not correct. That's why there is one magazine. That magazine keeps releasing people who is first, who is second, who is third, like that, isn't it? That they're all called rich people. That doesn't mean they all have equal amount of wealth. There is a hierarchy, gradation. So like that, these people, when they did tapasya, they asked certain things from those devatas. And especially they asked that I should not die. And all the devatas, all the time they said, we cannot give you this kind of blessing. That is beyond our capacity. Why? Why is like that? Because these devatas themselves are not deathless. They also have to die. Oh, is it? How is that? So, the Shastras mention, Bhagavad Gita mentions, Bhutva Bhutva Praliyate. At the end of Manvantara, which has got 71 Mahayugas, there is a Pralaya. And all the people up to this earthly planet and below earthly planet, they all die. And at the end of Lord Brahma's daytime, that is 12 hours of Lord Brahma, from Brahmamana it is 14 Manus, that means 1 Mahayugas, everything including this Swargaloka, Maharloka, Siddhaloka, Tapoloka, even all that gets destroyed, except for Brahma's Loka, Satyaloka. Satyaloka doesn't get destroyed. And Satyaloka gets destroyed at the end of Brahma's lifetime, Brahmamana, 100 years of Lord Brahma. At that time, even Brahma also dies. So Brahma dies. At the end of Brahma's day, that is 12 hours of Brahma, Indra dies. All devatas die, even devatas also die. So how can they tell you, how can they give you assurance that we will make you not to die? That is not possible. So that is why mumukshubhihi, those who are interested in becoming deathless, don't want to die. Such people, they know it is of no use approaching any of these devatas. Because if I approach them, maximum they can take care of me as long as they are alive. Like if somebody comes to me and say, Prabhu, please take care of me, take care of me. Okay, I can take care of you as long as I am alive. If I only die, then who will take care of you? Right? So, what is the use of approaching somebody who is also going to die? So, it is very interested. Who is not interested in Devata worship? Those who want to attain that situation where there is deathlessness, that is moksha. Such people, because they know Devatas cannot give this kind of a boon, so we will not do Devata Aradhana. But can Devatas give us some other benedictions? Can they make me the king of this planet? Can they make me in charge of something? Give me a lot of money, lot of power? Yes, all that they can give you. They can give you some material knowledge. They can make you intelligent. They can make you beautiful. They can make you powerful. All that you will get. But you will not get moksha, mukti, bhakti. All those things we don't get. So, mumukshubihi hitva. They are not interested in Devata Aradhana because of this reason. But this does not mean, again here very clearly mentioned, they are non-envious of Devatas. Secondly, they are not disrespectful towards Devatas. They are not disrespectful. They have all the respect for Devatas. They don't misbehave with Devatas. They do not disrespect Devatas. They do not talk in an inappropriate and belittling manner. That is not the behavior of a mokshubihi or those who are aspiring for liberation. Srila Prabhupada has so many times mentioned here that what does they respect all. They respect, when we say respect means acknowledging their position, acknowledging their power and capacity. Like for example, what is the meaning of respecting 100 rupee? Now, when I say I have 100 rupee with me, you cannot treat 100 rupee as 50 rupee or 10 rupee. That is disrespect. There is a certain value. There is a certain value for that 100 rupee note. That value you have to give. You cannot say it is 100 rupee, but I will treat it like 50 rupee. Right? Like you go to a shop and you give your 100 rupee and the shopkeeper will say, no, I will take this like 10 rupee note. Now that means you are disrespecting the value of 100 rupee note. You cannot treat 100 rupee like 10 rupee, 50 rupee like that. You have to give the value of 100 rupee. So there are different devatas with different capacity. They should be given their due respect. They must be given how much ever the respect that according to their power, according to their position. You may not want anything from them. I may not want something from Indra, Chandra, Surya, Agni, Vayu, Varuna. I may not want anything from them. This does not mean I will be disrespectful towards them. I will offer all my respects to them. That includes how I talk about them, how I present them to other people, how I approach them, or when I see them, when I meet them, how I behave with them. This is all part of respect. Like for example, we may not be interested in any chief minister, prime minister, whoever it is. Right? We are devotees. We are interested in God. We are interested in Krishna. We may not be interested in a businessman or a minister or something like that. But when they come, we must offer all the etiquettes, all the respect. Like for example, if a governor comes, it is said that one must stand up as a mark of respect. You may say, oh, I am not interested in governor. I don't care of governor. So no, you must give all the respect. So Prabhupada says, Srimad Bhagavatam says, even though the aspiring devotees those who are interested in liberation, they may not worship Devatas, they may not surrender to Devatas, but they give all the respects to Devatas. They do not talk in a demeaning manner. They do not disrespect them. They recognize that Devatas are also part of the Lord's cosmic administration. God has not, Narayana has not simply picked up somebody and made them in charge of something. They deserve something. They're quite competent. They're capable, and they themselves are also the devotees of the Lord. Vishnu Bhakta Bhaved Daiva, Agni Purana says. All those Devatas are also the devotees of Lord Vishnu. They want to do seva to Lord Vishnu. So the Lord Vishnu has appointed them in various capacities. They are loyal to Lord Vishnu. They are obedient to Lord Vishnu. They have surrendered to Lord Vishnu. So the Lord Vishnu has made them in charge. But they do not have the capacity to give us liberation. That is not under their jurisdiction. That is not under their authorization. So what do? We do not go to the Devatas because what we want is not under their jurisdiction. But at the same time, we maintain all respect to Devatas. That is mentioned. And then in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentions that highly qualified Brahmanas in the mode of goodness have no grudge against the Devatas. Prabhupada is saying such a beautiful statement. These highly qualified Brahmanas, they have no grudge against the other modes of worship. Because there are other people, they worship the Devatas. They go to Devatas. And these devotees, Vaishnavas, they don't carry some bad feeling towards others who approach Devatas, who worship Devatas. Then they have all respect for other Devatas, even though they may look ghastly like Kala Bhairava, Mahakali and all that. So they know that these all worships, they are all part of Lord's mega plan. So you are personally not interested in worshipping the Devatas. But this does not mean you make fun of others who worship Devatas for some reason. You do not disrespect people who worship other Devatas. You do not speak ill about people or ill about the Devatas. That is what Prabhupada is mentioning. Highly qualified Brahmanas, devotees situated in the mode of goodness have no grudges against the modes of worship of others. They have all respect for other Devatas. They do not misbehave with people who worship other Devatas and other Devatas. They maintain always a respect. And how much respect they give? One thing is very clear. They may not give the same equal respect as Narayana. But whatever respect they deserve, that respect without hesitation, without any grudge, without any envy is offered to the Devatas. Happily, without any grudge. Grudge means you're not wholeheartedly giving it. Like somebody asks, can you please get me a glass of water? You're like, oh God, I have to give him. Okay, what can I do? I don't know. There is no heart. There is no feeling. So that's called grudge, keeping some unpleasant feelings against you. So the devotees, the Vaishnavas, they don't have any grudge against any Devatas. They have all pleasant feelings towards Devatas. They have good respect for Devatas. High regards for Devatas because they're serving Lord Vishnu. They are the servant of Lord Vishnu. That is also mentioned. Prabhupada says all those Devatas are the servitors of Narayana. When you see another servant of Lord Vishnu, you'll be so happy. You'll offer respect. The only thing is that they cannot give me what I want. They cannot give me moksha. They cannot give me liberation. So I do not surrender to them. What they can offer me? They can offer me, if I want, varieties of material benefits. which I am not interested. So I do not go is different from I don't respect. I don't go to them because I don't have any work with them. But that doesn't mean I will disrespect them. No. This has to be very clear in our mind. We may say, oh, we are devotees, we are always supposed to be with the devotees and Vaishnavas. We are not supposed to mix with non-devotees. This does not mean we misbehave with non-devotees, or we disrespect non-devotees, or we talk ill about non-devotees. We just maintain neutral attitude towards them and we don't mix with them. We have no business with them. That's all. So one thing has to be very clear. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Nirvairaha sarva bhuteshu. You must be respectful towards every creature. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that a devotee is respectful towards everyone. Even a dog eater, every creature, he is respectful. Again, we have to understand when I say respect, it is not an impersonal respect. Like when I say, I have money. What does it mean I have money? There are different amount of money it is. Somebody has 10 rupee, that is also called money. Somebody has got 50 rupee, that is also called money. Somebody has 100 rupee, that is also called money. Somebody has 500, somebody has 2000, that is also called money. So like that when I say respect, I respect everyone, it is not equal respect. 100 rupee requires 100 rupee value. 2000 rupee requires 2000 rupees respect. But all the money, all the currency deserves our respect, our value. Likewise, we offer respects. According to Shastra direction, okay, here is such and such Devata. How much Shastra tells that person should be offered, that much respect, wholeheartedly, happily, we offer respects. Without any grudge. We don't have any ill feelings and try to demean. Glorifying Lord Krishna does not mean we have to demean the Devatas. Worshipping of Lord Krishna does not mean now you have to disrespect some Devatas. Bhakti to Lord Krishna does not mean now you have to present other Devatas in a very bad, in an unpleasant way. No, that is a wrong way. Srimad Bhagavatam doesn't accept that. You maintain respect towards all. Offer respect they deserve. Right? But at the same time, if somebody comes and tells, no, all gods are same. No, with all respect we say, no, that's not true. According to Shastra, that's not true. Respectfully, we differentiate. There is difference, but respectfully, we differentiate. That is very important. And we can all worship Devatas. We can approach Devatas for getting spiritual knowledge. Because all the Devatas can also they can play the role of spiritual teachers because they themselves are very great devotees. Like, for example, in the Kathopanishad, there is the story of Nachiket. This boy, small boy, Nachiket, so he's a son of a very great Brahmana. They performed one yajna. And after the yajna, you have to give dakshina, dan. That is a system of yajna. So this boy, Nachiket, he observed that his father gave cows in charity, but all those cows were old cows. They were not capable of giving milk. Kind of not very useful. So he approached his father and said, my dear father, you just now gave some cows in charity, but I noticed them, they are not productive cows. What is the spirit of charity? The spirit of charity is that when I give you or I give something to somebody, it should benefit them. The cows that you are giving them, it is of no benefit. So you are doing for sake of doing, but not in spirit. Many times people come and say, they say, we have something which is of no use for us. Do you want to take? No, they think Giving dan is when I don't need it. When it is useless for me, I want to give you. Somebody will say, there is one t-shirt with me, I'm not wearing, I don't want to wear. Can I give that to you? This is not dan. If you give like this, you'll get papa, sin. But when you do dan, you get punya. If you do dan to Vaishnavas, you get bhakti. So this Nachiketa asked his father, see, this kind of dan is not correct. So his father became very angry. Don't talk. You're too small. You don't try to teach me. I know more than you. So, but Nachiketa didn't stop. He said, no, you see, I'm speaking dharma. I can't just keep quiet. So, he was like talking like this. His father got really, really angry. He said, if you talk too much, I will give you only in charity. Talking too much. In fact, why he said like, Nachiketa said, my dear father, the spirit of dana is that you should give something very dear to you, something which is very valuable to you. What is not valuable to you and you are giving that does not qualify the criteria of dana. This is a very important secret. Dan means, first of all, it should be valuable to yourself. It is not valuable for me. Anyway, I am supposed to dump somewhere, throw somewhere. I want to give to you. This is not going to be done. It's not charity. So Nachiket pointed this out and he said, Dan is that which is valuable to you. So his father said, you are very valuable to me. Does it mean I should give you in charity? The Nachiket said, yes. I mean, if that is what needed, you should do. Oh, okay, then that means I will give you in charity. So Nachiket was persisting. So then father got so angry. I have given you in charity to the Lord of Death, Yamaraj. He basically got so angry. It is an indirect way of saying that go and die. Go and die means I have given you to the Lord of Death, Yamaraj. So Nachiket immediately offered obeisance to his father and said, oh my dear father, that's so nice of you that you've given me in charity. This is the real Dan. Now that you've given me in charity, I don't anymore belong to you. I belong to Yamaraj. So I'll go to Yamalok. So Nachiket came all the way to Yamalok. Samyamini Puri, that is a place of Lord Yam. So he came to Samyamini Puri and the Dwarapalakas, the guards of that Yamalok, they were very surprised. They said, who is this who has come on their own? Nobody comes to our place like this on their own. We bring them forcefully. So who is this? That is small boy who has come. He said, my father has given me in charity to Yam. So I belong to Yamaraj. So now I'm a property of Yamaraj. So I want to go and meet Yamaraj. No, you are not allowed. Your time has not come. You cannot come like this. You cannot meet Yamaraj. So he said, no, where will I go now? I belong to Yamaraj. So I can't go anywhere else. So they also did not know how to solve the situation. So he said, I'll wait here. They said, Yamaraj is not in city. He has gone somewhere else. You can't meet him. So he said, wait. So he waited for a few days. And then finally, one very ghastly, Ghora Rupan, one very fearsome, Ghora Rupa, Yamaraj appeared. Who are you? Why are you here? He said, I am Nachiket. I belong to you. My father has given in charity to you. He said, no, you can't come like this. Go. He said, no, you can't reject me because my father has given me in charity. So then Yamaraj says, okay, my dear boy, my dear child, the time has not come. So like that he tries to convince. He said, no, I'll not go. Then by seeing his determination to follow dharma, Yamaraj becomes so happy, so pleased. He says that I want to give you something. I'm so impressed. I want to give you something. So what do you want? So what Nachiketa asked is what we should learn, what we should ask from the Devatas. So Nachiketa said, my dear Yamaraj, please give me Atma Jnana. What you should give? Atma Jnana, the knowledge about Atma. Who is Atma? Who am I? Why do I take birth? Why do I die? How do I get out of this cycle of birth, death, disease, old age? And who is the supreme Atma, Paramatma? What is the relationship between Atma, Paramatma? So give me this Atma Jnana. The small boy, He's asking this from Yamaraj Devata. So Yamaraj was very astonished, surprised, because generally when people approach Devatas, they do not approach them for all these things. They approach them for all kinds of nasty material desires. Give me some property, give me some this, job, money, this, that. Generally, people do not approach Devatas for Atma Jnana. So Yamaraj said, my dear boy, wait. I will make you the king of Svargalok in the exchange of what you are asking. Better don't ask this Atma Jnana. I'll make you the king of Svargalok. Then Nachiketa said, no, I don't want the Svargalok. I want Atma Jnana. He said, okay, I will make you one of the Ashtadikpalakas, controller of the universe. He said, no, I still want Atma Jnana. Then Yamaraj said, do one thing, I'll give you something very special. Nobody will come and take your life. Yamaraj is the final decision maker when it comes to death. So I will give you immunity. I'll make you immune from death. As long as you want to be alive, you can be alive. Nobody will come. I said, no, I don't want all these things. Give me Atma Jnana. He said, I'll give you Indraloka, I'll give you Apsaras, I'll make you king of the whole earthly planet. So many offers Yamaraj gave. And Nachiketa said, the very reason you're offering all these things, it means that what I'm asking is more valuable than all these things. So you please give me Atma Jnana. So actually Yamaraj was testing this Nachiket. Sometimes we also come to spirituality and we will be sometimes say, Krishna, please give me bhakti and all that. And in between Krishna to test us, will give you something else. He'll give you joy, he'll give you some, one boyfriend, girlfriend, this, that, and some better offer. At that time, namaskar to one bhakti and we are happy. Nice, thank you very much. Got it. We run away. So Yamaraj was testing Nachiket. Oh, you want Atma Jnana? I'll give you something else. But none of that distracted Nachiket. If he wanted anything in between, then he's not eligible for Atma Jnana. Who is eligible for Atma Jnana? Those who are not interested in material things at all. Right? Sometimes we may also think like that. I am also Nachiket. I'm not interested in anything. Krishna will test you. He will give you so many offers. Good job. Sometimes some devotees have this desire. Prabhu, I want to do seva to Krishna. I want to do full bhakti. Shuddha bhakti I want to do. They have these thoughts. But Krishna will give an offer now. Some job, some salary hike and this and that. Oh, no, I think, wait, first let me enjoy this. Right? So that means you failed in the exam. You failed. So Nachiketa did not fail. So he asked Yamaraj, I want Atma Jnana. At that time, Yamaraj revealed his Vaishnava Rupa. All the Devatas have two forms. One is the Devata form. They also have a devotee form. So when Nachiket demonstrated his unflinching desire for his spiritual progress, Yamaraj revealed his Saumya Rupa, Vaishnava Rupa, and instructed that Nachiket in the knowledge of soul, Atma, Paramatma, that one. So like this, the Devatas, if you take their shelter, they can guide you in your spiritual life. But if you approach them for materialistic desires, they may give you those material desires, like we see so many times, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, they give so many blessings to their devotees. They can make them powerful, they can make you important person and all that. But unfortunately, all that will get destroyed at the time of Pralaya. So it is of no use. And they can't give you this immortality, Amritatva, so Amritaya Kalpate. Purusha Sukta says, only Narayana, Supreme Lord Krishna can grant that. So, because of this reason, Vaishnavas, devotees who are interested in Atma Jnana, interested in the science of the soul, interested in going back to the spiritual world, where Krishna declares in Bhagavad Gita that my planet, which is free from Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, if you want to go there, then you do not, out of ignorance, approach Devatas thinking that they may give me moksha. They may help you to get moksha by sending you to the Supreme Lord Narayana. But you do not approach them. Especially don't approach Devatas with materialistic desires. There's another story that Prabhupada quotes. There was this one devotee in Bengal. There are two brothers. One of the brothers was worshipping Kali, Ma Durga Devi. Another one was worshipping Lord Narayana. So this devotee was worshipping Durga Devi, Kali, was very rich. By the blessings of Durga Devi, had become very powerful and rich like that. And this devotee was worshipping Narayana, was an average, not so well-to-do and all that. He was not so well-to-do that to the extent that he didn't even have enough flowers to offer to Shaligrama Shila. So the next to him was this person, his brother. His name was Chandi Dasa. So he was there. He had a big garden and varieties of flowers are there in that garden. And so this devotee who worships Lord Vishnu, Shaligrama, so he was feeling so bad. I don't have nice flowers to worship. Krishna says, give me some flowers. Patram pushpam palam toyam pushpam. But I don't have flowers. So he just looked at that garden and in his mind he started offering all those flowers to Narayana. The champaka, so nice. How nice it will be at the lotus feet of Narayana. That kumuda, that naidili, that cheli, chameli, mallika, chatu pushpa, all those are so nice. I should offer them to Narayana like this. And he worshipped Narayana in his mind only by offering those flowers. And this Chandi Dasa came and plucked all those flowers and now he started offering Durga Devi, Chandi. And Chandi, that Kalika Devi, appeared and said, I'm very happy with you today. Whatever you want, I'll give. Then this Chandi Dasa got surprised. Every day I'm worshipping. You never came like this. And today you appeared and you're saying, today I'm very happy. What made you happy? He said, today you have offered me the prasadam flowers of Narayana. Your brother, he has already offered all these flowers to Shaligrama Shila in his mind. So they're all prasadam flowers. And you offered me. And I'm so happy to receive those prasadam flowers. So whatever you want, I'll give. So then this Chandi Dasa asked him, what? You like prasadam flowers of Narayana? So are you the great or Narayana is supreme? Of course Narayana is supreme. Then Chandi Dasa asked, so many years I'm worshipping you, you never told me this. Then Kali, Chandi said, you never asked me, so I never told you. So this is one feature of Devatas. Devatas, they do not instruct you unless you ask for it. They will only bless you, give you what material desires you got. Now that I am you're asking, so I am giving you this instruction that Narayana is the Supreme Lord. So that Chandi Das, he surrendered to Narayana, became a great Vaishnava devotee and wrote many, many Vaishnava stotras. So that is there like that. So in this way, becoming a devotee of Narayana doesn't mean you misbehave, speak bad things about Devatas, disrespect. No, you maintain high regards, good respect and good etiquettes and offer all types of appropriate respects to all Devatas without envy, without grudge. That is a devotee behavior. So we'll stop here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande